What up, what up? Good morning, Age of Origins! Oh my god, guys, we had Frenzy, and holy cow. And, GC, as soon as Frenzy was over, GC was like, boom, there. And GC is going to be crazy, guys. It's going to be crazy. We have quite a bit of people in here, and people are just flooding in here as well. Um, Jaywalk, you said that you have who do you got again in Global Conquest?
I posted it in the chat.
Okay, okay, in the chat,
Yeah, we
right
got we
here.
got almost all the 300s.
Oh man. Well, okay, so all right, let me blow this up. All right, so 333, 343, 351, 354, 357. Wow, wow, wow. You got 373, 332. Oh man. Here's the thing,
Yeah,
dude. All these guys are starting to get their second mergers.
right.
So this is definitely going to be a tournament event. I know that who just went? Someone just went up against 373. Who was it? Oh man, someone went up against 373, and they had a hard time. I fuck, I don't remember who it was, but they were sending me, the personal messages of it. But 255, that's
Right.
who it was. 255 went up against 373, and wow, I seen it. I don't know. Is 373 got all their stuff together? Like they got all their people in the same alliance yet?
It'd be nice.
Yeah, I mean that's like second merger. You got to do that. Like first merger, yeah, that's idea. But by second merger, yeah, you need to definitely have everyone in the same alliance, at least the top guys, and then it's a must because you're playing around with 41s. If anyone's been hit by a 41, the second you get hit, that's a million troops gone, instantly gone. A million troops gone.
Yeah, that
Uh,
happened to me at Frenzy. Million group got caught.
oh wow,
I
425.
thought
That means lead god's gonna be you're gonna be up against lead god as well.
he's light work, as a razzle dazzle would say.
Well, I see lead guys in
Yeah,
here
that
too.
guy's a huge pussy, bro. I don't know.
I know.
So you guys, I'm
Who's
seeing.
going against 425? There's no
Oh,
matchups yet, right, Woody?
Well, no,
yeah,
no, no. We're just talking about the matchups that you
Oh,
guys
the
got
bracket.
for the
Got it,
whole
got it, got it.
thing. But I'm seeing
yeah.
442 in there as well. So I'm wondering if Camo's going to quickly do a quick merge with them. Uh, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting all those things, but usually once GC starts, it's very rare that they do a merge until GC's over,
And
right?
and I agree. I agreed
They did
100%.
that
That's
once before, and everybody bitched. That was like a year and a half or 2 years ago, I feel like.
yeah,
And they did that, and then like, remember there was fucking worlds where like nobody showed up because they merged.
yeah, yeah. No,
It was like two nations instead of four. Remember that shit?
yeah. And dude, the problem with that being is like for one, 442 or yeah, for any of these lock nations, they're overpowered and anyways,
Well,
there's
442 is gonna fucking merge with what 528 more than likely, right?
I'm
And
528 or maybe 693. I don't know. There's very few in between.
yeah, I mean, I feel like 528's probably the better version because 635 and 693 is probably a better, whatever. Who the fuck knows? But there's
Right.
those four Chinese nations that are still quote unquote unmerged. But 693 and 635, like they don't need a fucking merge yet. Um, but whatever, people are getting their second merges already. It is what it is.
You don't. I'm thinking that you're probably gonna be in line next, probably after GC, man.
I mean, yeah, well, yeah. Who the fuck knows? I don't even know what a merge is anymore.
It's where
I've
you get
been,
a
I've
it's
been,
where you get a whole bunch of other cities and you end up killing half of them.
yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
just did that in 357 this past year.
Jeez, jeez, man. Well, so I did notice that I'm looking through this, and so you got 442, 343, which is also a decent nation. 373.
Yeah, you got those are the ones you got to worry about, man. You got to
yeah,
worry about, you got to worry about Faith and Dreadnought. I think they got a pretty good merge there, man. They're pretty healthy for the time being.
yeah.
I know they're gonna super push for GC. Faith wants to win another one, so and then you got the guys from last season, man. Barry ain't nothing to fuck with, man.
No,
He's
he's
coming
not.
for a W. He's coming for a W, and with all due respect to everybody with these brackets, I mean, I feel like he can get it. You know,
It,
um,
I agree, and here's the thing: like so far from the mergers that I've seen in the 300 nations, 385 is probably the only one that I've actually seen get that super alliance together. I mean,
yeah, no, for sure.
you got a
No, they're
couple,
there, man, and they're fucking super motivated.
yeah,
And that's just they're on the same page. Raz has got a bunch of people over there, a bunch of fat farmers. They got a fuck ton of BP. But nobody wants to work together over there. And even if they did work together, 3/4 of them wouldn't be able to heal their fucking troops after they died. So it's I don't think that they have much to be really played with, but you got the same guys. You got 354, you got 379, you got 385. The new guys are gonna be fucking Raz and Faith. And I feel like that's really about it. I mean, 439's got some pretty decent cities, but they would need a big old super merger to even really try and compete.
yeah.
And none of them are there yet. The only ones that are there yet is Barry. And that's why I feel like he's got with this bracket, he's got a really, really good chance to take it all.
And I
I just want
I
to say, I'm not
It's
losing
gonna be hard.
$20. 374 ain't going to no final.
Yeah, I don't, I mean, I feel like that's a big joke, but whatever, like Raz is Raz, and we can all respect that to a
yeah.
certain degree, but
Hey,
you
let
know, like,
let me ask you something about Raz because I know that you guys go back and forth with the 357. Raz is getting strong, dude. Like
He's
Raz is
strong.
strong as fuck, bro. What do you mean, bro? Raz is a top
he's
5 city in this globe, man.
he's yeah, dude. He's strong as fuck, dude. No
Yeah,
Raz
joke.
is nothing to
he's
be
strong,
played with. But you can't win it by yourself,
No,
and
and
that's
that's what he does.
and that's you can't win anything by yourself. I mean, sure, you can be like individual number one here and there. You can get a void tyrant and blah blah blah, but void tyrant don't mean shit if you fucking lose the event,
right,
you know.
right.
So
In like these the Thousand Nations, yeah, you can win it with one or maybe two whales. You can win it, but the
yeah, but that's no
older
fun, man. Once you
it
get
isn't.
once you get into the nitty gritty and you start fighting real nations that fight, man, they don't care about that shit.
Yeah, well,
Well, Woody,
I
let's look
was
at.
hold on.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying that because I got a lot of viewers that are in the Thousand Nations, and so I want them to realize that look, it, people, you gotta put a fire underneath your ass on your city. If you rely on one person, you might make it here and there, all the way up to a limit, but then you're gonna start facing these other nations that's got two, three, four, five, 641s,
I
and that
mean, ultimately, like the guys who play by themselves, one or two things happen. They're either super selfish players and don't care whether they win or lose, like the Chinese guy, Steel, Monkey King, whatever the fuck his name is. He just wants
Right.
to go out and get number one every time. He doesn't care if his nation loses, every event, for conversation's sake. He just wants to go get number one every time.
yeah, well,
If he had support all the way through, like for me, one of the main reasons I like to play is because I have a team. Is because I typically don't go by myself. And if I do go by myself without saying anything, people just fucking join. So it's like at the end of the day when you have that team and you have that whale, call it. If
hmm
you're not the smaller guy, the C34, call it, supporting the fucking C40, C41, every time he's going out there, like you really don't got no business. And that's what happens is you have those big whale players that breed farmers. Oh, you don't got to do it. I'll do it for you. And they just put the whole fucking nation on their back and they run it and they run amok. But they lose every event like that. Sure you can win some stuff, but long story short, I mean, look what you just did to a 365. Look what you guys just did to
yeah,
365.
yeah,
Bunch
dude,
bunch of trash.
Well, I mean,
You know, and you want to know why they're a bunch of trash? Because Captain used to be there. And
I,
Captain was the whale who put everybody on their back and fucking did all that stuff. When he quit, look what happened.
well,
The
I want.
nation doesn't
Well,
know what the fuck to do.
I want to give them a little benefit of the doubt because they came with numbers. They were organized. Like they hit me with 47 people. And of course,
I
I
mean,
was
it's battle
Which is
frenzy.
stupid. Which is
well,
stupid, right? You know, like
well,
let's call that what it is. That's stupid. In frenzy or not, that's dumb.
yeah.
Did you
Well,
see that report? Did
I
you see
did.
what
I did.
I saw it?
Oh,
You know,
I
that
seen
was a
it.
dumb fucking law. You know what? Why would you do that if you're trying to win?
Well, I think they were pretty far behind at that point. They were like probably trying to do a Hail Mary, or they were probably like fuck it, it is what it is. Let's see if we can burn Woody, and it just didn't happen the way they wanted it to.
Yeah,
Not with
man. I mean,
47
dude,
people.
it was like, what was the point difference? It was like 120 million point difference or something crazy.
Um,
You know,
fuck, do
it was a fuck ton of points. Let's put it that way. It
we
was
walked we walked
four
in.
hundred million points probably.
Yeah, yeah, it was a lot. We walked in 2 billion behind, and we started taking the lead before that. But they did that to another C-41. See, this is that one that already hit me, and I kind of wanted to point this out because I was asked, well, why did you win so much? Well, not only am I a strong person, but I got a really, really heavy front line. Like that's something. Actually, matter of fact, you guys actually taught me a long time ago. If you have a really heavy front line, it takes a lot to get through that front.
Yeah, man, it takes forever, dude.
Yeah,
It takes forever, especially if you're a C-41 and you got a fuck ton of T-12 shredders. You know, like it just takes a long time to breach the walls of a C-41, man. You know, and unless your BP's like low, and what's your BP these days? I don't even know.
mine 300.
Yeah, see, that's a lot, man. You need 100 players for that, dude. I mean, realistically, you need 75, and you need your Titans out. You
Yeah,
know, but
yeah.
like, so like, I don't even know what they're doing. 300 million BP is leave that guy alone and go fuck up the rest of his nation. That's what 300 million BP is.
So we walked into this frenzy with okay. So we have what 241s, 140, or maybe 240s. Anyways, we got 10 players that can actually play. Against like they had 441s, 70 C-37s and above. So we had to really narrow off of who can actually participate, unless if it's like a team attack. If it's a team attack, then we want everyone. But if it's not a team attack, hey man, you really ain't gonna do much. It's best just to stay to yourself and start finding find targets for us. I hate to say it like that, but let's be real. You got a shitload of 34s going up against 70 37s. It ain't gonna happen.
I mean, it just takes more organization. You can't play a fast-paced game, you know. And if the points are very big, what I typically do, I mean, whatever is, I'll just pull back. You know, I'll save my gold and whatever. I'll just stop. Kind of playing. I'll watch. Whatever, and I'll let these other guys get the points because it's just a slower paced game because you need to allow those C-34s to hide their troops real quick and blase squaze, and then a lot of times they don't even have fucking gold for the speed attack,
That's
you
true.
know.
That is true.
So it's just not a fast paced game anymore. So if it's close and tight, I'm sorry, man, like get in where you fit in, because we're trying to win this shit, But if we're gapping people like typically 425 does, or even 357 lately has been really gapping people in events. I'll just hang back and let the other guys go. Like Zombilly, he got number one this frenzy. I got frenzy master, but he got one in the phase. I didn't play the last couple hours. We were up 2 billion or 3 billion. It's like why waste my gold?
You know,
For a
it,
cool report.
it's funny that you say that. Like I was telling my alliance before we even knew who we had for frenzy. I was like, guys, I'm gonna set out this frenzy and let the kids play. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I see 365 and I see they got 441s. I'm like, yep, looks like I'm playing. Looks like I'm gonna have to play. Like,
Yeah.
but
Like
I feel bad for K138 because dude, he got hit twice and they couldn't zero him out twice, and those are big numbers. And I think he's at like what 100 million BB, but he's a 41 as well, and they couldn't burn him. I think they sent like 30 or 40 at him as well. Which,
And they couldn't get him with the 100? Did he get rain or something?
oh, not with. Well, I don't. I wasn't awake at that time, but I seen a battle report somewhere. I just don't remember where it's at right now.
I
But
mean, 40 C-37 should burn the fuck out of him at 100 million, unless they're just a bunch of farmers. But who knows,
I didn't get to really. I seen the report. I just can't remember exactly. Uh,
I mean, we played. I
90.
forget the
He's
nation
not. He's
numbers.
93 million BP.
Remember Blue Eyes?
I do.
Green Blue Eyes or whatever. He's about 70 or 80 million BP these days.
Yeah.
And we burned him with 8 guys, man.
Jeez. Jeez.
But
You
Woody,
know?
I got a topic I want to bring up.
Okay.
So, older nations, even newer nations, right? Your city level has a max troop level, right? So the fatter
Correct.
you get, you obviously can't hide.
Correct.
So when you have let's call them power players. Maybe they're not whales, they ain't goldfish like me. They're power players, right?
All right.
100 million mark, whatever. Even 80 million mark, you can't hide.
No, you can't.
And obviously during like frenzy and whatnot, you get a lot of counterattacks. You see a big target like towers, right? Everybody's
Yeah.
rushing in the tower. You're going to counterattack. Like, what are you telling your people to do? If they can't hide, are you telling them just a random port? Are you raining them as a trap with some titans so that their troops don't take the loss? Like, I'm just curious, legitimately, because we had one of our bigger guys get hit during frenzy. First time I've seen it, but obviously it's still a big mistake come void or any other event.
Well, I mean, if you're an enemy nation, you're too big to hide. I mean, you can try
You have
it.
you
You're
have
limited.
you have to port. You have to stick and move. That's the
Yeah.
answer. That's the only answer.
Yeah, and you
You
gotta
have to
make sure,
stick and move. You
and
can never fucking hit from the same place twice, so you will die.
you gotta make sure that they're not the first person that sends. Because in those reports, when they're looking at that attack screen, they only see the first person that hits them.
Yeah.
They'll see the names, but they won't see the locations. So I mean, like Lee God said, port move every single hit, and don't be the first person in. Don't be that first person. Now,
I mean,
obviously,
depending on if he's the strongest player available or not, like if you're going in for that for a big attack, like he should be the person to start the battle,
agreed.
just based off of stats and skills and all of those things. So I would take that, as a, chance, per se, as long as you're sticking and moving and you're going in for a big one, the probability, obviously you shouldn't be playing alone, right? That's number one, right? Like
Right.
never
Yeah,
bring the enemy nation alone. Like you need to make sure you have at least 15 or 20 guys online,
yeah,
and all those things, right? So like never play alone in the enemy nation. If you're in your nation, obviously you should be saving Doomsday and doing all those, hiding tricks as a fatty. But in the enemy nation, man, you must stick and move. And yeah, I mean, if I'm the strongest available online, I'm definitely starting that battle for a big attack and taking my chances. But Woody does make a proper point where they will see where you are, and I just know that from the human mind, the quick reaction is to go to defense and not be smart enough to hold and go to the attack. You have to be a really, really well organized team to do that, and there's only a handful of them out there.
absolutely.
You know.
That's kind of what the scenario I was playing in my head. I mean, I know you're limited on what you can do, right? But if your guy's going in for the attack and they're going to rain trap, or maybe they have a counter team, which to your point, not many nations will, which I think is why some people get so comfortable, right? But yeah, if you don't have
The comfortability
like
in
a
that
counter
sense
defense,
is
right?
okay, man, in my opinion, but not the comfortability of not sticking and moving, man. You will
Yeah,
die that way. Like 100%. It is worth the 2,000 gold. Trust me, bro.
Dude,
Trust.
even myself, people are scared to hit me. I still move every single time. I fucking move. I'll go through like fucking 100 ports in frenzy or void. You know,
and I don't want to call anybody out, but I mean, there's obviously a language barrier because it's not an English speaking player. So like
It
how
happened
to
to me too,
broach
though.
it, it's like with it being respectful. But I get it. I get it.
Jolly said it happened to me right behind him. So
Well, I mean that's right there. Even the older nations. I mean, boom, right there. That's a very good question, and very good answer. Stick and move, and try not to be the first person in there, so they don't see you. But like Lee God says, if you're the strongest person in your nation, or in your alliance, you got to be that first person in because I mean your stats is what's going to ride that. Your plane, your Titans, it's going to ride that. If you're like the second or third person in there, I mean, you almost not gonna say it's a waste, but it's. I'm sure you know what I mean.
yeah,
Yep.
I think I was third or whatever. And whenever I got caught,
Yeah, you're going to detention, Jay. Well,
You're
and
going to
jail.
detention.
hey,
I
I
see that.
got caught twice. I felt bad.
I got a so 594 Grim. He was telling me, and Grim, not sure if you want me. I hate to throw you underneath the bus like that, but Morbius, everyone knows who Morbius is. He got hit.
Fuck yeah, he did.
He got hit hard.
Got hit with a 40 rack, bro. Fuck. Damn. Stuck his ass. I ain't gonna lie, I got hit one time though, but it was only by 16 people.
Only.
Only.
I mean, they killed 300,000, so yeah, only.
I mean, I think Morby can definitely be killed and avoid with against the right nation. I think Grim and I spoke about this like a handful of months ago. It's like, listen, man, if that guy's
You
shield
said if you
dropped
went
in
against
my
us,
nation,
you would
man, like
drop.
he'd get dropped in 425, man, for sure. We'll
Yeah,
all
you
We
said
lose,
that
a
you guys
good portion of
drove
a
already.
fleet. He'll get fucked up.
So with these 41s around, before 41 came out, that the number that we all went by, the safe number was like what 300 million. But with these 41s out now, guys, I don't even think 300 million safe. I think maybe
it's
four
not.
would be
I
four.
mean, listen. So here's a good KPI for you. 357 burned what Fury, right? In what's that nation? 619. In
Yeah,
Void,
yeah.
he was 253 million BP, and we killed him with 53 people with his Titans home.
Damn.
And he got a couple of rain, but like not enough, obviously, because he burned.
Right.
So and with all due respect to 357, like we don't have a lot of like super strong players like myself, right? Like we have Rainer, but like I'm probably 3 times stronger than Rainer, and we're both C41s,
Right.
right? So his stats are good. It's probably like 13-13 or something like that, like 1300, 1300, something along those lines. And but we burned that guy with 52 people. So, right time, right place. So I mean, and that guy's stats are damn close to Morbius, right? Or damn close to being maxed in several capacities.
So
So
Morbius is right about where I'm at. We went frenzy against Morbius a couple months ago, and me and him were able to
but
exchange
Morbius
back and
stopped
forth.
spending, right?
Yeah.
That guy ain't got no money, I heard. With all due respect. Sorry.
I don't know the complete story behind it, but I'm pretty sure he might have slowed down on spending.
Yeah, so
Lidgard. Hi guys. I want to ask Lidgard something. I heard he was speaking about Rainier. You mean Rainier from UK? The one I played in 361?
363?
Yeah, we merged with them,
Yeah,
but he
Rainer.
was
Yeah,
in 361 originally.
got it. Yeah, I guess
You're,
I would have.
you're talking about him?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. How is he? You guys merged or you just placed against each other?
No, they're in 357 now. So 363 and 357 merged, and yeah, we're in the same alliance.
I remember Rainer. Wasn't Rainer a mid ranger?
No, he's
No, he
long
was
range.
always
He
long.
okay.
Do you know now? Just a second, just a second. I'm at work, so I'm gonna shut up in a minute. So you guys merged with his nation?
Well, they merged with my nation, like, but
His
yeah.
Anyway,
his
you're colleagues right now.
his second nation. Lee God has two nations he plays in 357 and 425.
This is why it didn't make sense for me because I knew he was not 300 nations, and this is why I was confused.
So
Okay, then.
so Lee God's
Just say
baby.
hi to him.
when
Just say hi to Rainier.
when
Okay, sure. What's your name?
Oh, no, it does not forget it.
Her
It's
name is
Angela. He knows.
Angela. She's in my nation now. But Angela, you gotta understand this. Like 357 with Lee Guys, that's his baby account. I know I say baby with and it's not a baby account. But that's his baby account. But his
Man, I smacked that thing around when we went against him in Triangle War.
Shut up, Raz Jr.
Did you really? I don't. Are you sure about that?
No, I for sure got burnt. 100%.
100%.
I mean, Triangle War is really not a great stat, because they'll just
No,
fucking
not at
zap
all.
me, and I got no item or like a bomb or some shit, and they just zap me.
Dude, honestly, I don't
They,
know
they all
about
they all
triangle.
try to beat me, man. It's great, but it is what it is.
Dude, when you kicked Morby with no item and you didn't have Aeon.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but that was against 425, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was against 425. It was a little bit different. But even when we had you guys in Elite War, that you guys got us in that one time, I was slapping him up, man. He needed help.
Hey man, we still got the W. I think I went
Yeah, you
through like
guys did.
200,000 fucking gold.
Well, that's like fucking yeah, dude. That's like the fucking 581 the other day, man. Like yesterday, dude. Those guys just fucking went ham, bro.
Did you guys
I know they're
win or
newly
lose?
merged and all that, bro. Those guys went ham against us in Elite War.
Did they
It was
win?
I just yeah, no, bro. They completely overpowered us. Not even gonna lie, and we just like sat in the base. I got to a point where I'm like, I'm not even gonna heal anymore. I'm gonna leave like 3 troops in here. Like I want them to burn the base so I can get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Dude, I'm not even gonna go into fucking GC. I don't think like we're not fucking merged. Like we don't have enough power at all.
Yeah, I mean, I just said this in Alliance chat right before I joined you this, and because I was talking shit in GC chat with Raz, and I was
Seen
just like,
that
listen, I
coming.
sat out the last 2 GCs. Like, I fucking sat it out. I don't think I can do it again. And I know I can't win because of all these merged nations, but I'm going to go out there and have some fun, man. Fuck that.
I'll probably join and have a little bit of fun, but like
I
it's
mean,
like
what's
pointless
Raz's
to try to
BP? Like,
win.
I'll literally go in and just burn him every time he opens the shield.
Who, Raz?
I think it's like
Yeah,
300.
I will send GFK in there with 75 members and just say every time that shield drops, we hit it. And that's all we do. We don't touch a tower. We just hit that city
Just
every
hit
time.
Raz.
Every time that fucking shield comes down, we hit that city and just smoke it every time.
Man,
And the towers that he's in.
poor ass.
No, he won't even. Yeah, whatever. I don't even care about that. I will make him spend 10,000 days of heals.
Poor ass. Man, you gotta do him like that, man.
Sounds like Woody's frenzy
Because
against
Kaya's not gonna go hard like Raz is gonna. Or
136 is
whatever
where he's
that
at.
stupid thing, whatever the name is. I know Kaya puts money in it, but like somebody else plays it.
At the
And
Takaya or something like that.
yeah, I can't say it. I can't say it. I'm sorry.
So the answer is 136 BP.
Oh my god, yeah, bro. Yeah, you kidding me? We're burning him with like fucking 30 guys.
Hey, what was K's when I burned him? Woody.
Who?
Who? K?
Well,
Oh, K was at like I think he was at like 70. Because he's at 93 right now.
he's
And-
still.
I don't know. I looked at Raz's Nation this morning, man. They got about 7 decent cities.
Is he one of them?
Well, yeah, dude, Raz is strong as fuck. Raz
Yeah,
will probably
dude,
take out
Raz-
Morby, bro.
Raz is
You know?
strong.
And go back to your earlier comment, yes, he is strong as fuck. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's bought out the store every day for the last 2 years, and there comes a point where, we've talked about it before, right? These new officer skins, that value, right, for that 1-2%, that's there because you really can't go anywhere else unless you start flipping otherworldlies and this and that. So yeah,
Hey, wait.
he is strong as fuck.
I heard that
He's very strong, you know, and he's smart. Don't get it twisted. He's got a big fat mouth and all those things, but he understands this game, and he personally is very strong. But I've been saying this for a long time. He's in the wrong nation. He doesn't have a team. He doesn't have people that want to work with him. He doesn't have those things. Probably because he's a loudmouth fool, you know, but that's here nor there. He's a good player and he's got a very strong city. So there's nothing you can take away from that. You know, the
Speaking of his
probability.
loud mouth, where the fuck is he?
he's probably
Fleet for fleet. He's sleep. He works late, I'm sure. But like, bro, fleet for fleet, there's not a lot of people that can beat that guy.
no,
You
there's
know?
not.
There,
Honestly,
there really isn't.
I don't even think I can. Honestly, if we're being real, I don't think I can either.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know,
I'll
man.
admit it. He T11 frontline me, but I give zero shits because I'm not at that level. I don't play at that level.
Yeah,
So
that's
it
it.
don't
It's
really phase
different.
me.
Yeah, that's different. You know, like I can get through about 70% of his fleet with a T13 front line. You know, so like if you want to have a comparable, right? I can almost T13 front line his ass. You know, but I'm fairly
On
certain
the
that's the
second
reason.
city. On the second city.
No, that my.
Was it?
No,
I
that
don't
was
even.
425. No, that was
Okay.
425. I think.
Wasn't sure the last time you had him in mind was 425.
No, he quote unquote requested it a couple of months back.
Requested what?
What a baller.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised we've said his name so many times. He hasn't just like woken up like someone's talking about me and came in here.
Yeah, like who's talking about the razzle dazzle? I bet you he talks in his sleep and he's like, "Oh yeah, baby, razzle dazzle."
Somebody summon Maddie. We need a new video.
What the hell happened to Maddie?
You know what's going to be an interesting GC though is the one above ours, Globe 6 or whatever the fuck it
Oh,
is.
with 555.
With 555, with 550, with 581, with is 621 is Great Ones Nation in that group?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it is.
I gotta look.
I think they is, yeah, because they're right below
Does it go up to
our nation.
621?
He's in 621.
Yeah, so
He's
that
He's
grouping
in
is
art too.
dude, that GC grouping is the best grouping, bro. I would watch fucking YouTube videos on that one because there's some good nations in the 500s, man. That'll fuck some people up.
I agree 100%.
And yeah, no, I think that
We can't fuck anybody up. We ain't got to merge.
Dude,
well, yeah, no, I agree, but you know, and that's you're in the same position I am, but you know, if you look at the nations around you, 550, 581. You know, and whatever. There's a couple others. Oh, great ones. 621, I think they are. Like, there's
So
a
we
couple
gonna
of
merge? Are we gonna request a merge with 425?
bro. You can fucking bro. I don't know where the merger is, right? Like, I'll take fucking like a farmer nation right now with 3 strong players in it. You know what I'm saying?
Just to add a little bit to the team.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like at this point, I just need somebody to hold some fucking towers on the outside while we go to the middle and fuck them up. Because, dude, pound for pound, like, like whatever. I don't want to sound like an egomaniac, but pound for pound, 425 Super Alliance can take out any other alliance in this group, and nobody can tell me different. You know,
What nation?
With all like Barry's team, Day against 425 merged. It's not a fucking in my opinion, I don't think it's really a comparable. So it's like the point I'm saying is I just don't have the participants. Like that's what it is.
That's our issue.
I just don't have the participants.
Yeah, you guys.
But if I take my number 2 alliance and I merge with my number 1 alliance, which we could easily do for GC, we're cool like that. There's not, they can't beat us.
Yeah, you guys' honeymoon ended about a year ago, and now people don't want to participate. But I mean,
well, we killed off a lot too, man. If you go into 425, man, I just it wasn't bringing value to hold the participants anymore when your LRA was 450. So and you had 25 million BP. So we just started killing all those guys. We offed them. There's a handful of them left, but we stopped war and all that crap. Say that again.
Do they still talk shit nonstop?
Well, on Facebook they do.
You're talking about the the civil war we had with Sin. So that's been over for a handful of months now, or a couple of months now. We're pretty cool. Whatever. They sit over there and do their thing, and they do it properly. So we're cool. But since then, we kind of killed off our number 3 alliance, I guess you'd call it, and made them become T4. And if they didn't like it, we killed them.
Well, I mean, that's the way you guys are literally ready to be merged for your second time. That should have been done. That's
Yeah,
should have been done a
I
while
just
ago.
couldn't. And that was pretty much what I said to leadership. It's like, listen, guys, we're gonna merge here soon. Like, even if it's a year from now, and I don't want to bring in this to a new nation. It's like they do nothing but leak points. They can't, even if they did fight. It's like they're gonna leak points even if they fought. You know, so their
Now,
LRA's fucking 400. They got to go.
now
Sorry.
let's just say for sakes of other newer nations, if they all bubble and they don't leak points, I mean, in reality, at that point, it's not that big of a deal. But like as soon as they start leaking points and being sloppy, yeah, then it's a big deal.
I mean, I look
Woody,
at it
you've
like
heard
this.
me. Like, I
It's
get
just like
pissed.
you said, the honeymoon phase becomes over, right?
Yeah.
So in the beginning, after merger, blah, 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 people are excited to see what's going on, this, that, and the third. They shield, they follow rules, whatever, you know?
Woody,
Whenever
remember
that
that shit when I
ends is
got
when it
pissed
ends,
off the handle
you know?
about leaking points?
I'm
And I
sorry.
got
Because
the
all this gonna take is for, like, and you're the big guy in your nation, man. Like, and I'm sure you're speaking of your own nation when you say things like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fine for now, but it's not gonna be fine when it's not. And
Yeah.
and all it's gonna take is for a nation, like whatever, I'll just use my own. Bring your nation to my nation. Let's see who wins.
Well,
And then
I went against your nation before when I was in 373. I know exactly that.
No, I'm saying your new nation with all your
Nah,
farmers and
dude.
all your guys who hold their shields and they don't leak points, right? Bring your new nation to my nation and let's see
You
who
come
wins.
to our nation, we'll smack that ass.
You won't do shit but get your ass burned.
Bro, I'm
And
gonna sit in a shield and eat popcorn.
and that's just how that works, man. And then after that event and you guys lose because you likely will, and it'll be up
I'm
to
gonna
you
talk shit
whether or
like
not
last.
you allow that to continue, because it's not going to be because we burned you and your top 10 guys. It's
No,
not going to be
it's
that.
because you.
It's going to be because we burned every fucking idiot farmer who tried to open their shield and they got counterattacked and 5 fleeted and they don't know what happened to all their troops.
And you know what? That's a thing. Like last void we went up against, it was 732, and they're pretty strong. But they were our players got too comfortable, and so they got too comfortable, and bubbles were dropping. They were getting zeroed out, and it was pissing me off because what people don't understand is I'm spending all this money trying to fucking win it for
Yes.
not for the whole
Yeah,
nation because everyone else is participating as well. But we're spending all this money trying to win it, and when they leak points, and if they're a free to play player, they don't understand it. That just cost me probably another $100 just to fucking make up the points you just lost.
I mean, it's just a matter of respect to me. When I sit back and I see the number 3 alliance, and this was about 4 months ago, call it, right at like literally the same week we ended the civil war with Sin, we had a void that like 3 days later. And in this void, I watched the number 3 alliance, which was essentially a bunch of farmers, right, that quote unquote bubbled and followed the rules. But I watched these idiot sticks fucking all one by one send their SOSs into a fucking trap,
Jeez.
And it was like not one or two of them, Woody, man. It was like fucking 12 or
Oh
15 of them.
no.
And if they would have all went together, they would have won,
Yeah.
right? But
But they
instead,
didn't
these
want to lose any
fucking
troops.
didn't want to lose any troops. They literally one by one all SOS'd this fucking trap. And that was it for me, man. That was it. It was over for
And
them at that point.
let me guess, they were posting this in chat all laughing. I didn't lose no troops. Yeah, but you lost it for your.
No, they don't post anything because they know better, right? But I watched it happen, and my team watched it happen. It's like, listen, guys, you see what we're trying to save over here? What? And they can't even hold a tower? Like, what are you talking about? What are they doing here? They got to go, man. I don't care how long. And they came from 425. It's not like that was some farmer
Oh,
alliance from
they
some
should have.
other nation from a
They should.
merge.
Yeah, they should have
No,
known.
I've been fucking dragging those fucking cocksuckers on my coattail for years. No more after that, bro. They were all dead, and there's like
That
3 or
was
4 of
last
them
void,
left.
Woody. Me fucking losing troops.
Fuck that. You know.
No, I agree 100% with you on that. 100%. Like, just this frenzy itself. We known what we were going up against. 70 fucking C-37s and above. I had to tell everyone, hey guys, don't attack the towers. Let SPT fight this. I hate to say it because I never really say that, but I mean, come on, like 2 of them can take your whole alliance out. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
So
I mean, listen,
just stand
in
underneath a bubble.
357, that shit fucking, I literally I forget who we played. I don't know, but they got a bunch of C40, C41s. We beat them. We were up by 2.5 billion or something crazy. I was number 1. Why are people hanging out in towers just to open boxes? So
Yeah, and
half my team fucking hanging out in towers the last minute of the fucking thing. Homeboy comes over, smashes the tower, takes number 1 away from me. Boy, I was pissed.
I'd been
Boy,
so pissed
boy,
off.
I was pissed. Took every bit of me not to drop alliance and fucking start smashing my own team.
Dude,
You know?
I agree. And here's the thing: like when you get that, when your nation gets the lead, like for say you got a 200, that maybe we'll just say a 500 million point lead. Fucking bubble up and stay fucking quiet. Go spend time with your
Yeah.
family, especially if you
Save your,
fought your
save your
ass
money,
off to
man.
get there.
Save your money for the next event that's not as
Yeah,
easy. And but I know it's hard, right? You got some idiot fly over into your nation. It's an easy fucking few points, whatever.
a
But
trap.
damn,
That's
man,
what
like
that
you
is.
can see the ranks. You can see homeboys 50 million points behind me.
Yeah, he's looking
Like
to
you
get
can
it.
see that shit. Like come on, man. You go fucking send half a fucking fleet of T-12 into the fucking tower, and there's 12 of you fuckers in there. It's like, come on, man. Like, what are you fucking doing?
That was like ITA when you guys were fighting 373. Fucking sending fucking 15 people in against fucking 438. It's like, are you fucking stupid? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Over and over again.
But I'll say this: since we killed off that number 3 alliance, because they had like, I don't know, maybe 6 real warriors.
Mhm.
You could see it in every event that they fought and they did well and didn't die and all those things, right? And so we essentially gave them free passes to go to the number 2 alliance or even come to us. And that really made the number 2 alliance do well, man. I mean, even their elite war ranks, man, they're like rated right in the bouncing in the 90 to 110 ranks, which isn't easy to do,
No.
for conversation's sake. And so they're doing well over there, man. They're growing. They got some big cities.
Did you
So
make them? Is that the ones you made go T4?
well, the ones we made go T4 either died or went T4. So we opened up a T4 alliance, and and the ones that were able to go T4 went, and then the ones that said "F you," we're not doing that, they died. So we kind of because
So
we have leadership, I guess, of that other alliance with T4 in it, so we can kind of whatever navigate and control it. So long story
I'm
short is
curious. If we have a void against each other, LG, are you gonna burn me if I drop my bubble?
he sure will. He
yeah,
fucking
man,
sure will,
unfortunately.
dude. You know how it is, dude. Void's void. You put friendship aside when it comes
I
to
mean,
void.
so I'll say this, and it's kind of like what I said about Raz before. If it's close, man, like yeah, I'm gonna burn your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all are somehow close to us, blah blah blah, like yeah, I'll burn you, man, to win.
I'm gonna
You
hide
know?
all my troops and send one fucking zombie after your whole ass.
You know what I'm
One
saying?
T4. He's just on one T4.
But
So
But
I'll
if
wait
it's no,
T4,
if it's a
T13.
fucking blowout, man, and we're winning, nah, man, I'm not gonna burn you, dude. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, you guys would probably destroy us just getting through the prelims.
I mean, we're a pretty good nation, man. Just call it what it is. We don't leak a lot of points. I mean, the only points we really leak is likely on a counter by some lazy fucker that was trying to fight. And and bubbles dropping in our nation are pretty uncommon. So,
Dude, like when players say they cannot hide their troops, when we go against a strong, like if we went against you guys, right? I would literally sit there and I would send troops a fucking mile away to a what the fuck's that called? A power ore mine. Across the dark earth,
Send it to the
call them
next.
back, send another one, keep doing
Yeah, I
it
mean,
until
you
I'm
got to
fucking
stay in
sick.
your nation in Doomsday. You know, like that's like your only. You know, I don't know what your BP is these days, but you either have to stay in your nation in Doomsday, or you're gonna pop around. You know, and
Yep.
if you're a good warrior, you can come to 425 with 120 million BP, and as long as you stick and move, you know, and you're not, you know, whatever being dumb with where you come into. If you're flying right into the target, you know, and we see you, like, yeah, you're gonna get burned. But if you're sticking and moving, it's unlikely, man, because again, you have to be very, very prepared to, you know, come up off of a target and then, you know, stay away from defense. Because if you stick and move, that means you're coming, you're attacking somewhere, and half the
I
people
wouldn't
are going to
even
go
come
to
to your nation.
defend,
I would wait till
you
you guys
know.
were in ours.
Well, I mean,
I mean, yeah, and
there's
that's easier.
there.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like those are the things, you know, you can do. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, like I just have a lot of confidence in 425. It's difficult to beat us. The one way to beat us is to beat us in the first 4 rounds, and then bubble or use T4, because we're gonna come fight, man. And you know, and that's just kind of really all there is to it.
I've noticed a
You know.
lot. I'll do like a lot of these upper nations when you start to see them. That's what they do, dude. They come hard in the first 4 rounds and then they fucking bubble.
Did we use T4 against you guys, Woody?
Not the main alliance, but like the third.
Third.
Yeah, they used a couple. But you know, in all reality, I hear that my third alliance they use T4s too, so I can't really knock it at that point. But
Yeah, the
like,
third alliance.
but a
Third
main alliance
T4.
should not be using T4s. A 41 should not be using T4s. I don't care who they are.
Actually, one of our last void, they started using T4 against us.
Hmm.
Dude, literally, we cooked a bunch of T4 real quick and burned somebody with T4, and then after that, they didn't use T4 anymore.
Dude, I just fucking hit them till all the T4s are dead, and then I just start taking their resources. If I'm gonna fucking lose, I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid.
So true. So true.
like you could just see it. They're all fucking laughing and they some chatting. They're
Dude, I
like,
remember that we were on.
"He ain't stopping. He ain't stopping." Burn them
Dude,
all.
that shit was so funny.
Let them heal those T4s and lose their real troops. You know.
You emptied a C-38 one time during the void, and me and you were like on and you were sharing your screen. I was like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Taking his resources. I didn't get no kills, so I'm taking his shit."
That backfired on
So
only one
funny,
side.
dude.
Hey, so the new Aeon skin, you notice on the stats, it's got an all troop block on the stats now. It's
Yeah,
actually
what the?
they
How does it like? How do I know when it's working?
I looked at some of my battle reports and I watched them, and if you watch them closely, you'll see like a little flash of a pink dome. So it is there, it is active. I noticed it more when I used the actual Aeon skill, but it
But it's not
worked.
open yet. How'd you get the skill open?
What do you mean?
Breakthrough.
No? Well, yeah,
What?
but no, the breakthrough is just it's the Aeon.
But that doesn't come. Oh wait. Well, you're talking about the purple shield for the new skin.
Correct.
But that doesn't come until you open the fucking skill.
But hold on.
Don't you mean the
No,
block animation? It's a block animation, right?
yeah. Well, no. Watch. I'm in here. So you see that one's right there. Those pink ones.
No, so okay, so once you open the skill, the entire front shield will turn purple.
No, these pink ones that are dabbing is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, at when you first unlock it, yeah, block effect.
See, I'll do it again. Watch. They have that pink right there.
It's in your
Right
stats
there.
too, Woody.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at
in
your
my.
stats.
Yeah, I know. It's in the stats
Show
too.
me this shit again, Woody.
Right there. This is even on defense too. So it's active. The skill. You know what? Everyone check their stats. One of their stats. It doesn't matter if it's
Yeah, mine's on
attack.
there.
Did you have to activate Aeon? Because I don't have it.
See,
No, it's there.
Aeon.
It's there.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. If you have the skin, it's there. It's active. It's happening. It's just so low right now because I mean we're all level 0 that it doesn't really show any difference right now, other than a fucking
I wonder how high
ammunition.
we'll be able to level it up through polar.
I don't know.
I mean, you'll at least be able to open that first skill. That's
Yeah.
you know.
Well, and here's the thing: anyone that participates in polar, that they're gonna obviously they're not brain dumb. Spend $120 and get those fucking polar invasion things. You're gonna have
Well,
it.
now it's 200. It's not 120. They bumped
Well,
it up to 2,000. Did you notice?
I did notice
Yeah.
that, but the 120, you got the fucking skins. The other one, the other, the 200 total is for what the gold plane and badges.
I
But
swear I could buy all of them before to get what was it? One. It was cheaper before to get all the stuff unlocked.
It was
Yeah,
100.
it was
It was
1,200.
yeah, it was $120 to get everything.
And I swear we got
now
more
it's
badge
200.
boxes.
Now it's
Yeah,
200.
they bumped it to 200 and gave you more badges. Or they added the
They
skins
spread
and
it
then
out
they
the
spread it
badges.
out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So anyone that's going to do polar invasion, they're going to be buying this. Relatively $200. You're not blowing more of that than that in polar invasion. So I mean, that'd be, and they have decent things. They got speeds in there. They got the badges in there. I mean, it's not a bad buy in reality, especially if you're already going to do polar invasion. So everyone's
Dude,
gonna.
Yeah,
wish.
no, I've
How
always
you
kind
have
of custom. I thought it was always a good value for $120, even
Yeah.
before the skins.
You know how they have the instant recall? I wish that was something that we could we have it in our commander skill, but that we could have, we could buy to have whenever.
Oh, so outside of polar invasion,
Yeah. We have the
you
commander
got you
skill.
gave you got one.
Yes. But I'd like to have those all the time.
Yeah, I definitely would love to have
Dude, the
more of
amount of
that.
gold and speeds I waste, just speeding back and forth, back and forth.
Well,
Well, I
don't do
mean,
that. Port, stick and
Port.
move. It's cheaper.
Yeah, but if I'm sticking 5 fleets in somebody and they still got troops and
see,
they're reinforcing,
you gotta be
we're
careful
gonna
about
keep
that.
sending them.
You gotta be careful about that, man. You do that to someone, and you have someone like me that sees that shit, man. I'm gonna
Hey,
stick. I'm gonna stick 5 fleets in you while you're
we're
doing
just gonna
that.
run you out of heals, Woody.
It's fucking true. It's fucking true. No, but I think that's a good pack right there. 100 $200 still, that's decent. But this, you guys gotta think about this. The game is not a free to play game. It is definitely a pay to win game. The second you start playing it. So these events, if you notice, now you got GC, you got Polar Invasion, and you got Void. It's all gonna end up in the first week. So if you plan on speeding around and porting, we'll just say speed and healing.
Yeah,
You're
you
gonna,
got to choose, man. You got to pick
yeah,
your battles.
yeah.
You better,
You gotta.
or it's going to cost you a fuck ton of money.
Are you gonna do GC? Are you gonna do Polar Invasion? What are you going to
I'm
do?
gonna do Polar
Yeah.
Invasion.
Yeah, Polar.
Really? I mean, I like Polar Invasion, but dude, it's so fucking expensive with the heals and the
Yeah,
this
but
and the that.
it's cheaper than Global Conquest.
I mean, no, it's not because there's so many fucking rounds, bro.
There's
No
eight.
way.
There's 8 rounds, but look how many rounds are if you want to make the finals and to actually win it all. I mean,
Yeah.
Polar
I mean, did
also
you?
has the best merit.
Polar does have good merits. Dude, I don't even know if I even want to do GC, dude. We're up against Ronaldo's nation, dude, and for one, there's no one in mind. We're not ready. I'm not even ready for a player like that. If we're being real, I'm not even ready for a player like that. I can't hit him. That's right. Literally, those 47 people trying to hit me. I can't do that. We already seen 555 try to take him, and they barely scratched him. So I mean, what do? You try to fucking it's, and then they got that birdhouse guy as well. Just as strong. It's almost not even.
Yeah, and
It's
he,
not
he
even.
doesn't do Void, but he'll fucking do that event.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, there's void cities and there's
He knows,
fucking.
dude. Look at his kills.
I seen it. I seen it. I seen
What
it.
the fuck?
No, I don't
Like,
think. I don't think
dude
it.
doesn't do Void at all. Never burned down his nation.
I think Ronaldo just kills them all before anyone can see them. Honestly,
I think the dude's just a giant fraidy cat.
I don't know. I don't know. I know that Ligat. I know you went up against him before, right, Ronaldo?
Yeah, bro. I mean, he's a one-man band.
Did
There's
you
two
beat him?
players. Yeah, I beat him. There's 2 players, and the rest of the nation is big donkey trash.
Yeah, but to beat him, obviously you got to be someone like you to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't easy. Don't get me wrong.
That's just, I don't know. I don't think it's in my cards to even try.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
that.
LG.
Yo,
If we have a void against you, how much is it for me to rent your account for like an hour? There's some motherfuckers I want to burn.
You could pay the hitman. Pay the hitman.
Well, there'd be more satisfaction me doing it. Just like an hour. That's all I need.
Man, these guys are gonna get merged soon too. That's the fucked up part, is that they're gonna get merged soon.
Fuck.
And they got 341s, fucking 540s. They're about to. Then they're gonna get merged soon.
Then in my nation, we got 141, 140, 139.
Yeah, but you're almost there. You're almost there.
Yeah, I'm cooking C40 right now.
1 billion kills. What the fuck?
Jesus.
Yeah. Get out of that nation. I might get fucking hit just looking.
How many kills do you have, LG?
I don't even know. 800 and some million, bubble, some shit like that.
Damn.
I got 354 million. Yay. Little me. So I personally think we already know who's going to be winning GC. Like, those lock nations, I think they're set up.
I don't know, man. I think there's a couple hitters that can take out 555, especially if they work together, bro.
Well,
I think they can do it, man, for sure.
So Slinky, he posted the 500 nation because he's in there, obviously. You got let's see, you got 513, 528, 541, 5550, 552, 555, 564, 567. Bodisi doesn't play anymore either.
He was playing. I just think he stopped, like, kind of spending and growing, but he's definitely still playing. I mean, he was as of like 2 weeks ago, though, right?
I don't know. I don't think he plays anymore.
Huh.
I could be wrong. I mean,
rumor is
maybe,
on
maybe
the street.
Not. Maybe not.
Got it.
maybe not.
I'll leave it at that, being that this is live.
Yeah, it is live. It is live. It definitely is live. But I know that so 619's in there. Ali, dude, he's
Yeah, they got a decent squad. I mean, like, whatever. We fucked them up in Void, and they're all upset about it. But man, they're tough in Elite Wars and stuff like that. Man, they will come, and they got a bunch of guys spending money over there. Because Ali's there, right? He's like a top 3 player, right? That Ali guy.
Yeah.
So and then they have support, man. There's 4 other big cities there. So
that's an easy bracket to guess right there, though.
That bracket's
gonna be 6-2-1.
That's gonna be guys. This has got a lot of
6-2-1 if they're together, which I'm fairly certain I know they are, and and there's any type of support going up against the Chinese, like they should have that. Even though I think 581 and 550 can give them a run for their money if they are together.
No.
So you think the or anyone that's not locked is going to be able to they're going to team up and try to take the locked nations out?
That should be the first thing.
It'd be smart to.
We're talking about teaming up with 619.
Yeah, that should be the first thing, honestly, for that whole entire global bracket right there, and in that screenshot, it should be everybody teaming up to get rid of the Chinese lock nations.
Yeah, I agree with that 1,000,000%. Everybody should give up a potential win just to make sure they don't.
So for the people that don't know how to do that, Liga, why don't you explain how to get them knocked out?
I mean, the best thing to do is if there's more than one, you have to isolate them, because if they're going to be together, then you can't stop them. So you need to isolate them, and then when you're isolated, you just got to overpower them, man. It shouldn't be all too difficult.
Well,
I mean, I know that they're strong as fuck, but there's.
I mean, like
They're
knocking them out of semis, and like, you know what? I shouldn't even be asking because I know it's a strategy that
Hey Woody, is just the tip on here right now?
he might be.
Yes.
We tried to team up with you guys, and all of a sudden you wanted to hit us. Last GC,
I
that,
wasn't there last GC.
that always happens, man. It always happens. No matter.
I wasn't there last JC, but you know the problem is you get one or two idiots that don't follow the plan, and then the other team gets mad, and before you know it, you're hitting each other.
That is true. It does happen.
oh dude, we were like, hey, tell this guy to quit, and he wouldn't quit, and then somebody else started hitting us, and then we just smoked a bunch of them. What'd
Well, and the
do?
other thing is we got down last GC to the very end. Well, I was in 550 at the point, and all the nations that were supposed to get there and help us didn't even make it to the last round. They just quit playing. Their people didn't show up. 564 being that one.
Well,
Left us all by ourselves.
here's the thing, guys. Like when you guys make deals with other nations, there's gonna be one or two people that fuck it up. There is, you know. And at that point, you right. But what I'm saying,
especially when you're talking to. So understand this.
Cairo.
In my opinion, if you're gonna make deals, number one, it can't be with nations. It has to be with alliances.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and it can't be with nations
Agreed.
because it's too far vast and there's too many guys who don't pay attention to the rules or don't give a fuck and all of those things. So you can have, and you really can't even do that with smaller alliances. And I think it can only be of respect for the bigger alliances, just because. And then even then, you might have the couple of guys who don't read messages and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ours was great, but then actually he's in here, Cairo. He had set it up to where 550, 594, and his old nation, we were all going against I think it was a Lock Nation.
I
believe.
I remember watching that.
Yeah, and then 550 just started hitting his players, our players, and we're like, what the fuck?
And then Morbius came in and fucking smacked him. I remember seeing that.
Yes, smacked every fucking buddy.
I remember seeing that.
He didn't hit me. He didn't hit me. Not true.
Were you there?
I was there.
The city was there.
No,
Who
I was
was
there. My
the-
city was there.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was 550. Okay, but like
It was 550. I had
So-
my old city there.
so guys, like Lee God was saying, if you plan to have an alliance, a deal with another alliance deal, I don't know, maybe have that one or two city fuck ups, get out a free jail card kind of gig, as long as it ain't a 41 doing it. If it's like a 34 doing it, just fucking like, I don't know, let them bounce off you and say, hey, there's your one warning or something like that. I don't know, but I mean,
It's a fucking dominant.
I mean,
Woody. That's the problem.
well, when we look
Yeah,
at
but
this,
if you're a fucking 41 like lead god, and he's just gonna give you a love tap warning, my ass.
well, I mean, think about this. think about this, guys. And Lee, God, I hate to throw you into the bus like that. 373 and 425, they made a deal, or not really a deal, more like, I don't know what it was, but Ram
pulled that
Ram
trickery
at
out
that
on you
time
guys
fucking
back
because
Changed
373
alliances.
couldn't fucking win the GC. Ram at that time fucking decided, well, we're gonna make sure 425 didn't win, so they backstabbed 425. And man,
Hey Woody,
yeah.
remember when fucking lead god pulled that trickery out?
Well, I was trying to
his
get
ass
to.
and
I was
fucking
trying to get to that.
alliances?
I was trying to
Fuck
get to
y'all
that.
up.
I was trying to get to that. So, like when you backstab a different nation, guys, just remember they have VIPs, and if they really want to fuck you up, they can make it happen. And players like Lee God, he will.
So on everything I love, Woody, that was not by request.
Was it not? Okay.
It was not on everything I love. It just so matter of fact happened.
And you're
That was
like,
the
oh shit.
That was the camel gods. Oh, of course, bro. You kidding me? I got the notification right after the GC finals. I went crazy. I was like, okay, now's our get back, motherfuckers.
And
Let's
you
go.
did, and you
Get
did.
your get back.
Why you guys had him for void?
Yeah, we got him for void right after fucking Ram did us in on
He
GC.
fucked Woody up.
I stayed
we didn't fuck up Woody.
I stayed underneath for bubble. I knew better.
I thought you were attacking Woody, and that's when he did the trickery.
No.
No, that they were attacking somebody in That was Faith that really got fucked. Faith and Baby and all them. They're the ones who really got the most hurt. But it
Yeah,
was like it was only like 6 or 7 people attacked, but they all died. You know,
Dude,
they
that
tried to get
when
an
I heard
unbubbled
about that,
city in
I
my
was like,
second alliance, but we had all the doors open. So me and Mac jumped alliance, immediately rained, and they got smoked. And you know,
Fucking Mac. He skips leg day.
he definitely does.
"Fuck,
is that
man, that, yup,
is
they were
speaking of
freaking bad."
Speaking of Mac, is that city freaking still you know,
I just got it down to my R4 Johnny Coyle, man. He's been doing really well with it.
that's
So
good.
it's back active, and he just actually had his first real event this frenzy with it.
I bet you he loved it. He probably loved it.
Yeah, he was coming out of a pretty decent 36 with like 1,000 LRA. So he went to max base, which is a super nice upgrade, and he knows how to use it, which is the good thing.
That's the important thing, actually.
He may not be able to keep up with it like spend wise, and like make it grow, but he knows how to use it. It won't die, and it'll become of value for conversation's sake.
You know, I was talking to some people, and people were saying, "Oh, I would take a 41 any day. You know, any day of the week, I would take it. This and that. And I would fuck nations up." And I try to explain to them, I was like, "Guys,
No, the fuck you won't.
you have no clue the upkeep to have a fucking 41. You have no fucking clue. The upkeep is so like. Think about
Well,
this.
then people are like, "Oh, I'll take a 41." Like,
And they're
dude,
34s, and they're
there's
34s.
41s
Let me remind you.
that are like, no offense to your nation, Woody, but K, like, not that strong.
He's 13 flat right now.
Look at
So
his other stats, bro.
I know that, but I mean he was pushing 41, and he is growing stronger. I mean, not trying to defend him or anything, but he is getting a little stronger. Um, I've been teaching him
Can't
some
defend him
stuff.
when I burned him solo, bro.
I you're right. I can't defend it, but remember that one attack? Remember that one attack, and at the end of it, you seen fucking Grim Reaper retreat. Just saying.
You. I ran out of gold and speed, so I bought packs and kept speed. And I was like, oh fuck, why'd I do that?
Ran into a wall. No, I mean K. He came into the nation probably he came playing the game like 6 months ago as a 34.
Thought he was big dick, just came out there
So
swinging.
from a
Back.
34 to 41 within maybe it was 8 months, 6 to 8 months. That's pretty good, you know.
Yeah, just buying uranium.
He's 1300. He ain't that bad. He still fucks people up. Not you, but he still fucks some people up.
Fucks up a wet dream. The only thing he fucking up.
Hey, that is funny. That is funny though. But we have a couple other players that are pushing to 41 too. Like Hellfish went to 40, so he's almost reaching 41 soon. But for
Hellfish?
yeah, but for the 700s nations, I mean, they're not doing too bad. If we were able to come down to 365, and I know they're watching. I don't want to throw make fun or anything, but fuck them up. Uh,
No,
we're
365 knows they.
what's that?
365 knows they suck.
Bro,
Well,
come down to us for Void.
you,
Huh?
I'm honestly I'm sick of going down there. I'm sick of going down to 400 nations below me, man.
Hey, we're 500s.
I know. I'm just saying.
We're almost 600. 594.
You better kill
Woody,
them
Come
farmers
to
then, Woody, if
300.
you're sick of it.
I
Woody,
know.
Woody, come to 385
No,
for Void.
no. You guys will
Wait,
try.
no.
You guys will try to burn me. I know you will. I mean, I'll have a bubble up.
I'll send you preparation H.
I will definitely use some lube. I will lube my butthole up before even entering.
3.
It was fun. I mean, when we went up against 594, I mean, that was fun. I blew out through everything I had, but it was fun.
Well, I
Man.
do gotta shout out Woody. 564. They did actually show up. They did want to fight. No tier 4 bullshit from the main alliances. So props to them.
You heard it, guys. You heard it. Props
Who
to
was
them.
this?
He said 564, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Who
didn't.
said 564?
I mean, it's not memorable. Don't get me wrong, but you got Animal Docs in there.
Tax 7.
Yeah.
Oh.
Baymax's old account, 394?
Yeah,
I think
3.
merged into him.
Baymax, he's the guy that when I was in 390, he was my first, the first guy that that I got hit when I thought I was strong, and I found out real quick that I was not.
He sent me a bottle of Johnny Walker Gold for some resources when he came to 373. Still got it.
You still got it, huh? Johnny Walker Gold. I remember him saying that. Honestly, I do. So I heard that the YouTube chat saying that Real Young was burned in 379 or by 379.
Ooh, damn.
That's starting to he's starting to get burned out quite a bit.
I don't think he's spending anymore, is he?
I don't know. Is he a 41?
Fuck, I didn't save
know.
it, Woody.
I don't know.
I don't know what he is. It's been a while. I stopped talking to him when I left 373, man.
I think even talking to V-Town, I don't think 5600 even spends that much anymore. Because he's gimping down in those level 2 mines, around level 4 or 5 with me. So
Oh, you're
can't
not
be
going
up there too high.
You're not going into main mines anymore?
Well, I say main mine, so it's the one below the top there. I call it level 2, but I guess it's level 4, whatever.
Dallas also has a tail right now. He has a little.
Fuck off.
He has a little bit of a follower that likes to follow him and kick him everywhere.
Fucking farmers.
Yeah, Grim, I see that. I see that report.
Yeah, I don't have the K one. That's what I look for.
It's all right. It's all right. So you guys ready for Polar Invasion or what? Are you ready for GC? You ready for the new event that's going to be hitting next week? I mean, fuck.
There's a new event?
No.
Oh, okay.
There might be.
No. We'll leave it at that. No.
Woody spilled the beans.
I did not. I did not. I did not.
When he probably wasn't supposed to.
Shut that hole under your nose.
No, I did not. I did not say anything wrong.
Damn.
So when I don't know if I honestly gonna be honest with that Tifa skin, I'm not sure if I want to continue to spend on it.
On what?
On a Tifa skin, man.
You already have the skills, so what's the point?
That's exactly my point. I'm already there. I'm already.
What, the gold bombs?
Yeah, I already got level 7.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean, you gotta.
There's really no sense in going crazy on it just for 1%.
Well, I mean, no. What I mean is, I got the level 7. That was like what, $2,500. But
I'm almost to level 7.
You're almost level 7. Jeez.
Yep.
But I'm thinking I'm going crazy on the Aeon skin.
Me too.
Because that.
So you could get the extra shield without having to use a shield.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going crazy on her.
Yeah, the issue with her is the only packs you can buy are the polar packs.
Right.
Yeah, but it's a long event, so it's cool.
You figure this by the time the season's over, you might be what, a level 4?
Yeah, because
five?
it's literally what, 1,200. So it's $120.
Yeah. But man, her fucking.
That one is gonna be camel pacing it. You
Yeah.
could only upgrade it as many packs or as many times as Polar comes out. That's about it.
Well, you got 8. You got 8 fucking 8 rounds per season. And if you think about it, we just finished up Polar what, a fucking less than a month ago.
I don't know. I don't play it.
She's got such a fucking belly gut.
I think I go into Polar like one round. That's about it.
You only did polar once?
Yeah, I don't like it.
So we got Hostess. Hostess asked me, what is the next skin? And do you disagree with Raz regarding the skin? Okay, so I don't disagree with Raz about this skin. So the skin, when I tested it, there was no difference in kills nor saved troops. So as of now, remember we are level zero. Level zero. As of now, I don't see any difference. But if you don't keep up with this skin, who's to say level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 7? Who's to say the difference don't start at level 1? You know what I mean? So for 120 bucks, I mean, come on, guys. That's we were spending what, $700, $800 on the fucking Tifa skin when it came out.
True.
I mean, that was insane. That's what I mean. That I think I'm done spending on a Tifa skin, and I'm gonna focus on an Aeon skin.
Who
Yeah, because
keeps telling me no?
the Tifa skin you were able to upgrade all the way to like what level 3
Yeah,
just
the
by going
first time.
crazy.
Yeah, but if you get it, yeah, you spend like what, that 800 right off the bat, you get that level 3. And
Yeah,
but to get to level 7, because it was like what, the first time you get to level 3, and then the second desperate hunt, you only got to level 5, and then the third one's level 6, and then the fourth one that they had was level 7. Like look at that, 500 fucking frags just to get to the next level. And becoming first place on that is a huge thing in that event, because you get those extra skins, or extra, yeah,
Yes.
extra frags.
Remember that
yeah.
time I beat you by like 1,000?
Dick, you're an ass. Yeah, he beat me by. I was like in first place, and then he came out and beat me by 1,000 points.
Literally like 1,000. It was funny.
You stop blowing my fucking phone up, Grim.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fucking have a live here. I'm looking down. Okay, so let's see. We got YouTube chat saying, does Aeon Breakthrough need to be active for the skill to work? So if you look,
No.
it does not need to be active. Does not need to be active. And if you look at any of your stats, like I used my Aeon right in the beginning of the fucking frenzy. I used mine basically to let people know, hey, show people who's daddy. You gotta let them know who's
I,
daddy, right out the
dude,
bat.
I'll like get on and go to use. Well, I forget about it,
Hmm.
but Ritachi doesn't, so it's okay. I'll kill a bunch of our troops and void, and could have saved him if I turned on Aeon probably,
Well,
or Alexandra that too.
well, I mean, Aeon, I would say, because all the other ones is more for void.
Yes, yeah, but like in void, like you save troops when you use Aeon.
Well, yeah, definitely, 100%. I'm talking about all the other skills, like a fucking SOS. I mean, for frenzy, why?
Pointless.
I mean, why? You, if it's frenzy time and you need to use an SOS, that's to kill your fucking nation. That one guy that's got fucking 3 million fucking troops and he hasn't fucking bubbled yet. That's when That's when you're gonna use your fucking SOS,
True.
and then you definitely block them. Make sure you don't gotta see the nation chat.
Everyone's like, he's calling you out. You're like, I can't see shit.
Exactly. As I, if I have to kill someone, I'm fucking gonna block them. I don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? So if you watch this, for the people watching YouTube, you see those little pink things right there, right here. Those little pink bubbles that you're seeing. I'm thinking that's the skill because that's the new one, isn't it, guys? And they're popping everywhere, but I'm not seeing any damage. And I'm trying to catch to see if the ones that are in pink, if they're getting blocked. Yep, there's a block and a pink, block, pink, block, pink. That one's not blocked, so it's a certain percentage. See, if that was in pink and that was blocked, blocked. not blocked. That's blocked. Huh? Yeah. This was a good fucking.
What was this?
This was in a tower.
Uh,
From
let me
Brent.
see a replay of when a bunch of players hit you.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
defense success.
Well, it's way up here. I was asleep when it happened, so I didn't get to record the actual hit. You would think out of 40 something people, someone would have recorded it, and they didn't. No one fucking recorded it. I was like, what? How do you not record something like that? What if you
I
did?
can't believe you didn't throw that shit into your favorites yet.
It's on my favorites on my phone. When you go on your phone and you
Yeah,
put throw in your
different.
favorites, and you go on PC, it won't be in there. I gotta find it. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Oh, by the way, everyone noticed I got my computer fixed?
Yeah, you gave
Yeah,
Homeboy a shout out.
Yeah, it did.
yeah.
What was
He
the
cleaned
issue?
up. It
So
was all the porn he watches.
I don't watch porn on my freaking PC. I stick to my fucking phone.
It's a lot more mobile,
Exactly.
easier to handle.
No, so Windows sent an update, right? And when they sent the update, it fucking made my screen flash and it wouldn't stop flashing. I had no control over my computer other than like task manager. That's all I can fucking do is task manager. So I literally had to reset my whole computer. I had to wipe my drives, and it got it to where the flash stopped, but I couldn't load the game. The game would not load, and that's what took the longest to figure out.
It's right there, Woody.
I know. But I'm trying to tell the story. But
Go ahead.
the video card, not the video card, yeah, the video card. When that update hit, it completely erased it. So I had to go to Nvidia site and re-download the update to it. And as soon as that happened, voila. All right, here we go. We'll replay this one. You know, they're coming in fast too. So that's the way you want to do it, guys. Like when you're hitting someone,
Yeah.
you want to come in fast. You don't want to like how they stop for that split second. You don't do that. Right there, because if you watch the clock, they're 24 seconds in and it's pretty much over. Now, if they all came in at once or relatively within that first 10 seconds, it might have changed the outcome of everything.
Oh, you got a few stragglers.
Did you just hold on? Did you just see that shit?
What?
Hold on. Almost towards the end, it'll be over here.
Where?
Hold on. It'll be right over here. It looked like... Yeah, right there. There was another one right there. What the fuck was that?
No idea.
Hold on. I seen it. Hold on. Where'd it go? I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing things. Right there! That's that fucking Medici.
Oh.
I never seen that on my phone, but I'm seeing it on PC. All right. So what did you want to actually watch on this one?
I just wanted to see it. They weren't even close.
If they had 100 people, I don't know if they would be able to.
You didn't even have your gold plane.
What's that? Yeah, I did.
Oh, your planes are switching color. Or is that the other side?
My plane's down now, and my female Titan's down too. So I'm at the top.
Okay, because I saw it purple and then it went to white. Must be the other side.
I'm at the top.
Yeah.
So we'll watch it again. We'll watch the plane.
There it goes. Okay.
No, I haven't. The bottom switches.
Yeah.
And there were some strong people in that too. I've never seen Medici's fucking skill like that. That's pretty badass. Wait, hold on. YouTube chat saying no, that's your wall tower defense effect. Okay, okay, okay. Well, there it is. Wall tower. But I would not have won it without Miss Bob. Ms. Bob. Without him, I would have lost it, guys. Period. That's my story. Now look at his
Yeah, you would
skills.
have got burned.
I would have got burned like a motherfucker if it wasn't for him.
Thank God he showed up.
Sorry. But they see, and you had other players that fucking they missed it. Like these are the stragglers that they missed it. Like
They
this
should
one,
just recalled.
well, they missed it right there, right? And then there was more that missed it after this one. I don't know how they can be that late. And remember, I was sleeping, so I mean, it's so that was done in 16 seconds, and then the next one,
You would have hit that screen record so fast.
I probably would have. So then there was 4 more, and this was the 41s hit me. And Lucky retreated. I would have done the
Who
same
did?
thing. Lucky, I would have done the same thing, man. Like if we're being real, I would have retreated too. So those are 41s that hit me. He's a 41. Lucky's a 41. Check his stats out. He's 1560 melee, 1623 long LRA. Oh man, but his reduced damage is still really low, real low. And
Where is that?
then Lucky, he's a 41 as well. Oh, let me scroll down and check that out. 1400, and he's mid range 1571. Damn. They did kill 169 of my troops, 169,000 of my troops though. So I mean, and we had me, Ali, Tayagabad, MG, and my the guy that made me win everything, Mizbah. If it was like I said, if it wasn't for Mizbah, I would have lost it all. Every last one of them. And so it's like I'm on blue stacks, can't show you the finger. Uh oh, she's mad at me. I don't know what I did. What? What was that?
Who the fuck is talking through a McDonald's microphone?
Is it McDonald's?
I don't know what's supposed to sound like.
Who's it? Who's it? You know how I'll do it. No, but in all honesty, I'm not gonna lie, man. 365, they gave it a real good shot. They did good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, matter of fact, they
Bro?
did not. They didn't
You
use.
ready for avoiding and stuff?
They didn't use T4s. Will you shut up? They didn't use
Nope.
They didn't use T4s. So I mean, anyone that doesn't use T4s in fucking Void, you know, you kind of you respect them, or Frenzy, you respect them because I mean, that's what a lot of people do. They T4s only, and it just ruins the whole fucking game. So much respect to them for that. All right, so
What nation?
365. I'll go into to our So this is his stats. This is K's stats right here. So he's working on it. He's a 41 right now. So
No damage reductions. No attack reductions.
he's working on it.
Looks great.
He's working on it. He's working on it. What happened? What will happen if Morbius got zeroed in fucking Void?
I don't know if a lot of nations would be willing, because they're gonna lose a shit ton doing it.
Well,
You know?
any fighting nation would try. Any fighting nation going into it, they already know they're gonna lose at least one full fleet trying to take down a monster in Void. They already know that. It's anyone that tries a monster, you already just count one fleet gone.
Yeah.
That's like even myself in Void. When I go into Void, I look at losing maybe 5 million BP. That's about what I'm looking at when I go into Void. So I mean, that's a whole fleet for me. I'm assuming that if I use it and I stay around there, I'm okay with that. If I lose less than that, even better. But
Last void, I lost a lot. I thought Ritachi was gonna kill me.
Tachi, you didn't kill him? He ain't answering that one.
Nope. Oh shit. Oh no, that wasn't him that hung up. Phew.
See, I'm gonna go into 365. I'm gonna show you what I think that they can better, how they can better it, their nation. And I'm gonna remind everyone that they just got out of civil war. So I mean that's a huge thing. Ritachi can probably freaking back me up on that too. So when you have a civil war for a year straight, it's very hard to work together after that because there's so much hate for each other that yeah, I mean they do have their top guys in the top five in the top alliance, which is good. But like these other 39s in UWA, they need to get into the ITA. They or ICT, they need to get in there. Like you can't be that split up, guys. You can't. And I'm not talking shit. Please don't take that as me talking shit. But you gotta get all these fucking top players into one alliance. And if you guys can do that, even if you have to fucking make a sacrifice and be like, hey, they want us to do this to get it done. Fuck it, let's just do it. Just do it. Just get it over with. You know what I mean? And get your fucking top alliance, and you'll be someone to fuck with. But when you're split up like that, it's very hard to win against even like. Put it this way, guys. If you guys had all these in that fucking alliance, and that top alliance hit me, I'd be fucking done. Like I'd be smoking. Like it's like, especially in Void, I'd be crying. I'd be like, "City for sale." No, I'm joking. But that's what I think that if they were able to do that, get everyone in that top alliance, it would they would fuck people over. They would really fuck. Yeah, that's a lot. Look at that. Like just right there, the top 70 people, in that alliance, or we'll even say the top 65 people. If you can get top 65 people, which is 37 and above, C 37 and above, into one alliance, oh my god. You could take on monsters like me, like no, like I was nothing. Just for anyone, and I'm not even just talking about 365 guys. This is talking about any nation. You ain't gonna be able to take on a monster like such as me with that kind of BP and that kind of strength unless you get a super alliance and you fucking do it. And that's the only way you can take it. Being split up like that, you're gonna just sit underneath a bubble, and that's just how it's gonna be. You guys agree with me? Let's see. So 5 a day in the YouTube chat says Vegas started to us only T4 and Void. Wait. Started to use only a T4 and Void with all four castles. What? Am I hearing this right? No. Vegas using T4s and Void? No, I don't believe that. I know Vegas, and he wouldn't be using T4s. No, 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 no. I don't believe that for a second. Oh, he's in 785. This guy's what? What? Please tell me it's not so. Please tell me it's not so. Anyone here in the chat got any questions or comments or anything like that? Remember, I haven't went to sleep yet, so I am going to be heading to bed shortly.
Hey Woody, 219 has a crazy amount of C41s.
Do they?
Yeah,
Let's
I
check.
know that we talk about nations with a lot of C41s, and I was looking at Elite Wars the other day, and that's the #1 alliance, and then I went and looked. I was like, holy shit.
Well, let's check them out.
Yeah, it's Sin.
Yeah, I know exactly who it is, but yeah, I didn't know they had that many. Let's check them out. Holy shit! Holy cow! So within the next month or two, they're gonna have 14 41s, guys. And look at all these 39s below them. So there'll be like close to 30 freaking 40s. Man. Yo, that's, yeah. This will be meant to fight 555 in Void. Yo, man, that's fucking insane. And these are big BPs too. These ain't. I mean, they can be zeroed, but I mean, with that many people, I don't think that will ever happen. You know, one person gets looking, and they're all at the top. They're all in the top alliance. You know, except for this guy and that guy. Shut up. But all the major people are in the top alliance, guys. Look, if all these older nations are doing it, don't you think there's a reason why they're doing it? They're doing it for a reason, guys. And it's not just to, because they're friends. They're doing it because that's how you win. But anyways, that's I do not want to ever have to go up against them. Crazy fucking officers, Jesus.
Now you see why I don't like Polar.
Yeah, I see exactly why you don't like Polar.
Because that's all we get in Polar.
Man, I mean, here's the thing: you got freaking ED1 and the exact same. They got
Hey,
really
look at this next round. I'll tell you who we got in Polar. We got 621 KGK, so that's grade 1.
okay.
We got FYC from World 2. We got Sin from 219. We have NXG from 151 and UGF from 273.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough for you.
That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same thing goes in Global Conquest. It's like I personally think like they already know who's gonna win before they even like start GC or Polar. I think they already know. Does that make sense? Or is it more, hey, let's set these guys up with such a fucking hard nation tour. They just fucking they're forced to level up. They're forced to fucking to spend if they want to be competitive. I don't know.
Could
Yeah,
be.
makes sense.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
It helps.
That makes complete sense. But I mean, for a company wise, I mean, it makes sense to do that, especially if you got people that are willing to pay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Why the hell hasn't Raz came in here? I mean, how many times have we said his name and he has not even showed up? That's not like him. It's not like him. But I don't know. So I think we covered quite a bit. We covered everyone's saying it's nicer without his loud ass. I mean, I like him because listen, guys, we're human, and humans love drama. Do we or do we not? We love drama, and this is like a freaking talk show or a soap opera. This whole game is like a soap opera. So as long as you're not involved with the drama, oh, you love listening to it. You know, I love it. You know, I feel like I'm the Jerry Springer of this game. You know, Woody, Woody, Woody. You know that whole thing. But I mean, it sucks when I got two friends going at each other. It's like, ah, man, this sucks. Try telling them, guys, stop, stop, stop. But anyways, um, guys, I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm happy we were able to go through some GCs. We were able to go through some battle ports. We were able to see possible the Aeon Skate effect. I still think it is that purple absorb thing that we were seeing happen, because I noticed about a good half of them that happened were blocked, and that is what the skill says, 50%. So that's don't look at those blues. Those suck. Don't look at those blues. Towards the end of Frenzy, I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to just fucking start hitting and just try to kill as much as I can. Whether I win or lose, I'm going to just hit them. And it was. Well, maybe not that one. But still, I'm sure you get the point.
Hmm.
Like, even that right there, even though I lost the battle, I still got more points than they did for Frenzy. Nickel and dimed them.